All right, guys, we are going live, and I forgot to make the banners. Of course I did, but I've got the screen shares, and that's what's really important because today's video is all about teaching you how to be a more informative real estate agent when it comes to helping home buyers that are buying homes with land or straight up land buyers too, guys. So if you want to know 5 quick, easy tips that make you look like a more professional, more informed real estate agent who's helping your buyers buy land better with more information, making the process less stressful. That's what today's video is all about. So stick around and let's get ready to get into it. And don't forget, guys, down in the description below, I've got a link. So if you want to copy to all these quick links as a real estate agent, if you want to copy to all these quick links, just click on that link below. You'll go to my landing page, you'll fill out the information, and then I'll give you access to the quick links on this so you get the information right away. So that's there. That's there, guys. So let's go ahead and get this started. So let me start off with one of the things you could do when you're helping home buyers with land is get them information on the water well. If the water well, here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. If the water well information was recorded correctly, okay? If the water well information was recorded with the Oklahoma Water Resource Board correctly, as it should be, you can go to the Oklahoma Water Resource Board's groundwater wells map in Oklahoma. Okay, if you're in a different state, there'll probably be departments just like this. If Oklahoma has it, I'm sure the other states have it. But you can go to the Oklahoma Water Resource Board water well map and you could type in the address right here, guys. You just type in the address where it says find address. Okay, type it in. Now, depending on if the home had an address when the water well was installed or not, it may or may not pop up. But if it doesn't pop up, this map is interactive. You can go all over the state. So right now I'm zoomed in on Wellston, Oklahoma, because I know they just put in a new Ford dealership right here off the turnpike. So I had an inkling that there would be a water well install right off of the turnpike. And of course I lost it. There it is, right there. So right here, you want to know about any water well, just click on it and it pops up and gives you all the information on it. And then here's the awesome thing too that you can forward to your customer to make you look like a more professional agent to get more closings. Look, the more informative you can be as a real estate agent, especially when you're helping buyers, the easier, the less stressful that buyer feels throughout the process. So that's why you give the buyers these items to help them out. And look, here's all the information directly from the Oklahoma Water Resource Board about that well, guys. And Google this, YouTube. This is public information, guys. I'm not for the YouTube and the Google and all those things out there. This is public information. This isn't private information. So don't delete this video. This is to help agents get better at their job. YouTube, do not delete this info. This is public information. So that is where you get all the information on any water well that was filed correctly in the state of Oklahoma. Thumbs up. Thumbs up if that's helpful. Thumbs up if that's already making you a better buyer's agent when helping home buyers who are buying homes with land when they're going to buy their house. Does this provide you information? Comment down below if this is helpful, okay? Let me know. Let other agents know too. Spread the wealth. Second item I wanted to talk with you guys about. The Oklahoma Water Resource Board National Flood Insurance Program maps. Okay, so most counties, not every county, so most counties, you see the pink, those are counties that subscribe to this. Most counties have the National Flood Insurance maps in their water department's websites. Now, some counties don't, like Folksy County. I'm so sorry. I'm destroying the name of that county. Blaine County, Dewey County, Major County, Payne County. See, their flood maps aren't on here, guys. But all the ones that are pink, those are the flood maps that can help you as a buyer's agent, help the sellers be aware of if there are flood zones on the property. Big kicker. If there's creeks on the property or cricks, depending on what part of the country you're from, if there's a creek on the property or a creek on the property. Side note, a lot of your creeks, a lot of your cricks, they are inside flood zones. So you want to be aware of that. And don't forget, I've got hot links down below I've got a Google Doc built with links to every one of these guys. I've got it simple for you. Just click the link down below. It'll take you to my landing page. You register, boom, you get access to this Google Doc with these links on it. And always verify with your own broker too. But this will help you help the lender and the buyer. The lender and the buyer. The lender will still pull their own flood cert through the CoreLogic software probably. But this will help you and the buyer be aware of if the property has some flood zones on it, because that's important. That's important. If it does have some flood zones on the property, see right here, see how it's blue, and see how it's zone alpha echo. See how it's zone alpha echo. See how it's zone. Where's the other zone? Nomenclature. But these right here represent flood zones that you want to be aware of when you're helping people buy homes with land. And even in the city, as you can see, this is Guthrie. Even in the city, properties are located in flood zones. So is that helpful? Is that helpful? This is public information, guys. Public information that you can go out, you can get your customer, and you can look more professional and help them make a better informed decision, aka get more closings. Thumbs up? Thumbs up if that's helpful. Okay, now let me go over to this is USDA eligibility. This is huge. This is huge. So this is a map of Northeast Oklahoma. Northeast Oklahoma is what you're looking at right here. Now this map, the areas that are tan, this is the USDA home loan eligibility. These are loans put together by the government to help popularize rural development areas. Okay. If you meet their criteria, verify with a lender. I'm a real estate agent. Verify with the lender. If you meet their criteria, you can essentially get a 0 down payment loan. Doesn't mean you don't have closing costs, but it does mean that you can get a 0 down payment loan. And this is something you as an agent can show the consumers that you're helping buy a home. Because if their income limits fall within it, as an agent, you can be like, hey, look, this house qualifies for USDA rural loan. Have you asked your lender about that type of loan? And then they'll be like, oh my gosh, no, I haven't. And then they can verify with their lender if they qualify for the USDA rural home loan or not. Okay, moving's not cheap. Moving's expensive. The easier you make it for your customers to buy a home, the easier it is they close on the home, buy the home, and you as a salesman, you as a saleswoman, you earn your commission. That's the whole name of the game, helping people accomplish their goals through buying things or overcoming objections or gathering more information. This is what you're doing. You're providing them more information. Have you guys heard of the USDA Rural Development Map? Have you guys heard of this map before? You can also type in the address, just like on those other two maps. You can also type in the property's address right here at the top left. Okay? So this is another thing that you're bringing to the table as a real estate agent to provide value to your customers who are buying homes with land, buying in the rural areas, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, and then lastly, well, there's two more things. The last screen share that I want to show with you is in Oklahoma, and I'm sure every state has this. Verify if you're not in Oklahoma. We have DEQ Central Records. Central Records. So when you're buying a rural property that's not connected to city water and sewage, you want to get the septic system documents to provide value as a real estate agent to your customers. It's real simple in Oklahoma, guys. They've made it so simple. Even if you're not even under contract, if you just want to get information for a home you're getting ready to show a customer, you just email Central Records right here. Email Central Records right here. Real simple subject line. Request well and septic reports on 123 Jerry Street. Trying to think of a name. And then in that body of the email, you want to put the legal address, the physical address. You also want to put the chain of title. The chain of title is very important because not only can they look it up by the legal address and look it up by the physical address, but they can also look it up by the chain of title. And that's how, guys, sometimes I get reports when home inspectors can't even get reports. So if you can get a well and septic report, it'll make your life so much easier when you're selling rural properties because the lender's going to want it on some loans. The home inspector is definitely going to want it to be able to locate the well and septic system, mainly the septic. You can usually see right where the well is at. But the buyer's going to want to know that too because it's good information to know about the home they're buying. This whole channel is about making you a better real estate agent. This whole channel is about ensuring that you can have more closings as a real estate agent. That's why I'm putting this together out there. When you're helping rural home buyers in the Oklahoma City metro area throughout the state of Oklahoma, you can use these tools to increase how you are as a professional, lower the buyer's risk by knowing more information, and you can close more deals. You could close more deals. Was that helpful? Knowing how to get well and septic reports from DEQ, is that helpful? Thumbs up. Thumbs up if it is. And now, guys, the last thing. If you get this information for your customers, if you get the internet, the electric provider, and if it's not on a well, whoever the water information is, that's going to help your customers out too. How do I do that, Josh? How do I figure out real quick who the internet providers are, who the electric providers are, if it's on rural water or not, or if it has a well and septic? Well, you already know how to check out if it's got a water well. You already know how to do that. Okay. Now, are all water wells registered with the Oklahoma Water Resource Board? Nope. No, they're not. The last call you want to make when you're doing a quick run through for a customer to help them make a decision on buying a rural property is call the city hall. Call the city hall. They're going to know 9 times out of 10. They're going to know who the internet providers are for town. They're going to know who the electric providers are for town. And they'll probably be offering trash service to the property. Everybody needs trash service. And they'll probably know if it's on a rural water district or not, or connected to the city water. Sometimes rural properties are connected to city water. They actually are. So, number 5, call City Hall, get the internet, get the electric providers, get the water providers, get the trash providers. Okay. Those 5 things that we just went over right there are going to make you a more professional agent, going to answer more questions for your buyers, which gets them closer to closing, which closing is the goal of all the parties involved: the seller, the buyer, the listing agent, and the selling agent. Guys, I hope you really enjoyed today's video on 5 tips to help when helping buyers buy properties, homes with land. If you did, I absolutely want you to subscribe to the channel and then give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget, in the description below, I've got a link that takes you to the Google Doc that will get you the quick links to what we went over on today's video. And then lastly, guys, if you're part of 30% of agents who might not feel like you got the best deal going on at your current brokerage, or maybe you've outgrown your current brokerage, or maybe you're deciding that the current brokerage isn't going the direction that you're going, you got to give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I want to do a comprehensive review of your business and what it would look like at eXp Realty with you. I absolutely do. I wouldn't listen to anyone for 6.5 years about eXp Realty. And then when I finally did, it blew me away what was offered, and I couldn't move my license fast enough. I'm not saying it's right for everyone. Okay. Different brokerages are right for different agents, but it could be right for you depending on where you are in your real estate career and where you want the direction of your real estate career to go in the future. I've got 3 different income opportunities at eXp Realty. I have equity ownership in eXp Realty. I get stock awards at eXp Realty, and I get my cap back when I hit icon at eXp Realty through stock awards. Everyone's results may vary, but if that's something that you're interested in, and if you've ever taught agents how to become real estate agents and then been unhappy when they've left and gone to different brokerage, you definitely got to call me so I can explain how revenue share works and how it makes agents who teach other agents have an infinite amount of potential reach when it comes to training agents and helping them learn an amazing career that can feed their families. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. 405-315-7965. If you're listening to the audio version, I'm always here for you, and I'll see you on the next one.